So in this episode, we're going to kind of go out and explore a little bit more, figure out what other resources we could possibly get from settling down a second city, because that's the big thing in mind right now. Since Babylon has their second city in Acadia, we're going to want to get down our second city, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on, trying to find the perfect position in this episode to slap down our second most important city to our empire. So we had a pretty useful previous video. We got our capital up to a pretty good size. I mean, he's going to be at 5 citizens by turn 31, which is actually, well, about the same as Babylon. We're staying on par with Babylon. And actually, we should check out what Babylon's got going on over here. They have quite a few resources themselves. They've got 3 silver resources as well as 1 gem. They also have the stone as well, and eventually they'll probably be able to, I think they can reach the, yeah, they can reach the cattle. Actually, I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I believe they would be able to reach the cattle. It'd be something like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So eventually they'd be able to reach the cattle. That'll give them more food, but I don't think that will happen for a very long time. The key is that Babylon's on a river and we are not. But luckily, they did settle their second city, but the retards didn't settle it on next to the mountain. I thought that was strange. I'm sure they're going for these resources, and they're going to get plenty of jungle tiles here as well, which is unfortunate. We're going to want to take the city from them, at least burn it down if we can, but I kind of got into it in the end of part 1 there. Babylon's not easy to take down. That's the key. Why they're so strong is that they're really, really hard to take down because of their Babylonian walls, and they have very, very strong archers. They're really good at defending their building. I've had their cities. You guys have seen, if you guys have been with me for a very long time, we've had problems with Babylon in the past. They're hard to take down. They really, really are, especially on Immortal difficulty. They're already ahead of us by so much. And let's go ahead and check the demographics briefly here. Right now we're 6 in literacy. I mean, the numbers really aren't surprising at all. I'm going to be behind on Immortal, but the good thing is they're not leading any categories. I wanted to check if they were leading in the literacy category. Looks like Denmark isn't doing too well, which is unfortunate because I was really hoping that Denmark would be a strong ally in this game, but I don't think that they might not end up being a very strong ally. We also stole a worker from this city-state. I think that's kind of necessary. We need to be able to do that. We just needed to, because now we're going to be able to get up something new very early on. We have to get a couple more technologies before we're able to do too many things. And I can't do a lot of this stuff because I can't remove the forest yet, and I cannot build a quarry, and I don't have animal husbandry, so I can't slap down a little pasture around the sheep and the cattle. So we're just going to have to build a traditional farm until we get up a new technology. And we'll go legalism here, even though that policy isn't going to do anything for us immediately. But when we get our 2nd, 3rd, maybe 4th city, it'll provide us a free monument. So that's cool. All right, so let's go to the next turn, see where we grow. I'm going to probably just choose to work a farm right here. That sounds like the best option. Right now, they want me to... Where did you move? You want to do this. Yeah, I don't know why the game prefers gold. I'm not cool with gold. We're not doing gold. We're doing food. If we get more food up, we'll be able to eventually expand and use those tiles, but not for now. Also, I didn't really talk about the strategy too much. I think it's kind of obvious, but I didn't kind of mention it. We're going to want a lot of specialists, and we're going to want a very, very big city because we need to put a lot of specialists to do any. It doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, we're going to choose to try to generate great scientists as fast as we can. But I mean, really, at this stage, playing as Korea with their unique ability, we could pretty much go for any specialists. We're just trying to get the extra science because we get 2+ science for every specialist that we have working. So we're going to want the city to be really, really big, and that's why I'm stressing more than normal my population in my capital. So I need to take that into account. I've only got 141 gold. Again, we won't be able to purchase our settler. That is for sure. You know what? I'll let Babylon go ahead and waste their time and possibly, yeah, there you go. Let Babylon take that guy out. We're going to just continue to stroll on by. Uh-oh. Where the hell is Denmark at? Let me go see if we can accept something. They're neutral towards us. How's Babylon's neutral towards us as well? We can't do the embassy thing. And I'm not willing to pay you that. We'll just wait. We'll wait. We'll eventually get those embassies up pretty soon. Animal husbandry, I think we should get that. It's going to take 4 turns. This is just going to take too long. 7. I might, we need 3 technologies right now pretty quick. I'm not worried about sailing because we're not going to go, we're not going to be exploring the seas very much at all. I think we need animal husbandry first. It's only going to take us 4 turns as well, and I think we're going to finish this farm pretty fast. Yeah, this worker is going to be done pretty fast here. Okay, so that's what we were looking for. We're trying to figure out what's behind. We are weak. We might want to try to take out this barbarian as best as we can, but oh crap. I hope that archer doesn't kill us too much. We're going to have to run away from him. We are on a hill. Let's make sure that we we're going to probably have to kind of go out this way. I want to be careful. I don't want to lose any of my units, especially not an advanced spearman. We got that spearman from a ruin. We don't want to lose that. I'm so surprised. The Great Library still hasn't been built. Technically, we could build it. It depends. I'm surprised that Babylon hasn't built it yet. That's pretty shocking. I know I'm not going to build it, though. I mean, it's not smart. You just do not go for wonders early on Immortal difficulty or deity. I mean, Emperor is kind of, for question, you could possibly go for one of those early wonders on Emperor, depending on the situation. Not Immortal. I mean, I think I figured that out when I played it. When I played my Egyptian campaign, and I had, I had that special policy. I had this policy here to let us build wonders faster. I had a good marble resource that I'd got worked in my capital very early on, and then obviously Egypt gets their unique ability, which grants them, which lets them build wonders even faster. The fact that I was still not able to build a wonder, one of those early wonders, very early on Immortal difficulty. From that point on, I realized no wonders, and I'm not even a big wonder whore. You guys know me, so that's that. From that point, I was just like, nope, I'm done. Let's go ahead and get the settler. Even though I hate to waste 11 turns, what we'll do is we'll kind of shift. Damn, we're gonna want to go for production now. That's fine as long as we don't starve. I just don't want to starve. We'll go in animal husbandry, which means that we'll be able to slap down a few more production tiles soon. Here, we'll get off this too. As long as you don't starve, it's all good. Okay, yeah, we're going to kind of mess with this a bit because there's no point in growing. There's no point in having these citizens work food tiles if we're not growing at all because we can't because of a settler. So we'll wait. Now we'll go for the masonry. Now we'll go for, and eventually, I mean, nowhere anytime soon will we'll build a quarry on top of that marble, but at some point we'll want to do that. And let's just kind of heal up there. I'm going to be careful. Actually, there's no point. Nah, I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to get too close to that barbarian and lose my scout. I'm trying to figure out what other AIs are, where they're at, where I can find them. Okay, we have a trade route request from this city-state. All right, where are we going to go now? Well, I forgot the sheep actually isn't going to provide us much extra production. We're only going to slap down a pasture which is going to give us an extra food yield. So instead, let's go and get a pasture on top of these cattle. That will for sure give us an extra production boost. A little bit of a production boost. Okay, a lot of people just entered the classical era. We have a city-state that wants barbarian encampment to be destroyed. Oh, you want a few things. Unfortunately, you're not the city-state that we want to be friends with. It's the one that we pissed off, okay? They want us to find Denmark. Okay, well, that'll be pretty easy. We should be able to do that pretty soon. And that'll kind of ease the tension between our two nations, the city-state and myself as Korea. No. Well, we only have one improved tile here, and that's the farm down south. I don't think that... I hope that barbarian doesn't get there in time. Oh, there we go. We just expanded our borders. Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll stop working this, and bam. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you know what? That's maybe even better. We'll go this way and get up a mine while that barbarian is harassing the northern part of our capital. We'll just move down south. That's right. You know what? I don't know if I want this. I don't think you know what? I don't think I want this. I'm gonna refuse it. You're never really supposed to give the AI the possibility of them finding your capital. That's never a good idea. So we're gonna make sure that we don't give them that. I will do that with the Danish with Harold. Where you at, Harold? No, we still can't do it. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's worth a try. All right. And anything up here? No, doesn't look like it. And we need to get a mine up on this hill tile. That's perfect. Oh, Babylon hasn't... they still don't got the Great Library. It's going to suck if they get it, of all people. Of all people, it's going to suck if they get it. All right, good. So we found the Danish. And I guess, bronze working would be good. We're going to be running out of happiness pretty soon, especially when we slap down the second city. And I don't want to. I really hate that. That's super just unacceptable to me. I hate that. We're going to get 4 more turns. Okay, so hopefully we finish this mine first. Hopefully we finish this mine pretty quickly. And then we'll be able to begin to work either the marble or the bronze work. Actually, we can go right into the spices. Do we have plantations yet? We do. Okay. We do have that. Let's get them inside the capital, heal them up, and continue to kind of explore a little bit. We still haven't seen what was over here. Their second city, Akeda, already has 3 citizens. All right, Denmark, I need your help against Babylon. They're going to be a tough foe. Unfortunately, Denmark is really not a very powerful nation at all. They're going to do okay on this fractal map. I'm sure we're going to see a few different continents. So they'll be good at making sea/land invasion, but we all know that the AI is terrible at that. So I'm not really, my hopes aren't up too much. All right, so I hope that we're able to kind of get some sort of happiness boosts before we slap down our second city. Walls, barracks. I don't really want to begin to trade with you because I don't know how long our relationship is really going to stand right now. Oh, man. Great Library. I could go for the Great Library. I'm thinking about it. I mean, it'll give us a bunch of money. That's so stupid. I know you guys. I know that there are people in the comments saying I should do it, but honestly, I won't be able to. I swear I won't be able to. Let's play defensively. Let's go for a warrior, I believe. Maybe something... It would be nice if we had an archer right now, but we need to play a little bit more defensively. This is Immortal, and the AI will definitely pounce on me if I'm looking pretty weak, so let's get a second spearman up. I mean, they are a lot stronger than a warrior unit, and I don't know if I'm going to have access to iron. Actually, we just discovered the technology to be able to discover iron, and we don't have anything. But of course, Babylon does, and eventually Denmark will have access to iron. So we kind of got screwed there. So I'm glad. Yeah, I'll just build the spearman for now, and now I guess you'll get archery. Is there anything else that would be better? Now, I got to remember, keep an eye out on the National College down here in philosophy. It's going to take us 19 turns. Too long for my liking. I think that's a little bit too long. And because we haven't discovered any sort of civs located off the coast here, well, maybe Akeda. Who knows what's over here, though? In a fractal map, I mean, you can never guess what's behind the fog of war. I was hoping that we'd be able to get up a few cargo ships, but it looks like we're going to have to use caravans instead, which I don't like. Cargo ships, we all know, are a lot better. A lot better at providing us extra yield. Oh, and then there's a bunch of barbarians out here, so maybe it's a better idea that we're not going for cargo ships. Wow, Denmark has a big-ass army. We don't have anything to give to them. I'm going to wait, but eventually we're going to want to try to convince Denmark to go to war with Babylon. I think that will be a good opportunity for us. All right, so let's kind of fix this now. Let's kind of fix this because we're stagnant, and we finished that settler like two turns ago, so I need to make sure, pay attention more to that. So definitely know that spile resource, that spices resource is terrible. Let's get off this. Let's go here. This actually might be the best. This might be the best. I don't mind losing gold right now. That's no problem to me. I guess so. At the moment, let's see here. I can either grow in 5 turns. Oh, the spearman's gonna take way too long though. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this for now. I think this is the best option. We definitely want to get a plantation on top of that. Those bananas. Oh man, it's going to provide us so much food, so much food. And I think there's a lot of rough terrain, so I don't think we're going to settle our second city until hopefully we finish those spices. There it is. Great library. Thank God. I was seriously considering building it like last minute like that. That would have been such a waste. Like 2 turns of waste. That would have sucked. Okay, I want to be careful of this barbarian encampment. Who knows what's over there? Oh, it's gone. Babylon must have destroyed it. Uh-oh. Gonna find another city-state now. And boom, landed elite. Even more food. I like it. I like it. So we can kind of put a little bit more pressure on my production. Not yet. I'll wait. I'll wait to switch around the citizen management after we grow at least to 6 citizens. Fortunately, Babylon is ahead of us by 1 citizen. I don't want them to catch up. I don't want them to kind of go too fast here. I think this really is the best place for us to settle. Let's be careful, barbarians. Nothing over here. Okay, let's meet that city-state. I know someone's already met it, so I'm not worried about not meeting them first. We're still going to get only 15 gold from it. I'm pretty sure. No road. Watermill would be good now that we're getting up a new second city on a river. That would be useful. There's no point in going for philosophy for the National College Technology yet because we still got a ways away for that. A ways to wait for that. A catapult will be good, eventually giving us access to the Hawatha. No Coliseum. We're fine in terms of happiness. I think that, honestly, the will for the watermill could be the first thing that this second city builds to get up the the amount of food it's creating early on. Oh man, the banana resources are going to be great on this tile. Wow. Okay. In this city, we've got two bananas that are bordering rivers. Wow. This is good. Now, where exactly is the spot that I want to settle? Do I want to go up here and eventually try to reach out for this cattle before Babylon does? Also, 1 up will eventually give me access to these bananas as well as this spice. Is there anything that we'd be able to get extra going here? There's no way we'd be able to get these bananas before Akeda does. Yeah, so this isn't a good source. This isn't a good place to build. Definitely 1 tile up north, I think, is the best option here. I'm not much of a guy. I want to kind of talk about this. I'm sure you guys know about this, but I'm not much of a guy, a Civ player, to really stress the importance of city location. I know that, a lot of you guys are, and a lot of the people on the Civ subreddit are really, really, they put a lot of importance on that. And I know how important it is. But dang, like the importance of city location to some of the Civ players is just too much for me. I don't think about it that much, and I end up, I've got a pretty good track record at this game. I've so far only lost 1 LP, probably because I didn't think about my city location very well. But I honestly don't think about city location too much, and I feel like I still make it happen. But I think that this is a pretty good location. We're getting the river and the mountain. Again, there's lots of jungle around here, which is good, kind of making up for the fact that Babylon's going to have a lot of jungle in Akeda, and we're also exchanging spaces. They're going to have a city close to our own capital, and we will have the same. I don't think that there's any other spot. Now, obviously, the only problem with this location is that we're not getting an extra luxury resource. We can go for the gems. I don't think that that's the right idea. I have a feeling that Babylon, their 3rd city would be right here. We need to grab this city first. Who knows if Babylon has even discovered this territory yet. I think right now, slapping something down here is the best bet. Maybe eventually landlocking Denmark and Babylon by settling here would be good. Getting the cocoa. But yeah, we'll figure that out later. Gems would be nice, I will say. But, there's no access to the river. We won't be able to build a watermill in a city that was located right next to this mountain and gem resource. So let's wait. No. I almost did it. I seriously almost did it there. We will not be settling our city just yet. We have to find the Denmark capital. This must be the Danish capital. Come on. How many? You still got to chop down that forest, or the jungle, I'm sorry. So we finished the spearmen. I'm going to go ahead and move them up north. Nope, not yet. I will not waste turns being unhappy. Nope, I will not do it. We have 6 citizens, and I'm starting to even consider Well, let's see. Let's choose our production. What are we going to go for next? We don't need Stonehenge. We don't need the Temple of Artemis, although that would be good. That would be nice. 10% extra growth in all cities. It costs us 18 turns, though. Barracks, a caravan. I'm not sure about how I feel about getting up trade route right now. I don't mind being in debt right now. Another archer would be perfect. I think another archer, honestly. Yeah, let's get up an archer. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. We need to make sure that we make it to the end game. As I said in the intro from part 1, Korea's most vulnerable position is early on. They just don't have anything going for them early on in the game, which is the easiest point for them to be taken out. Luckily, we haven't met anybody but Babylon, and I'm not sure how good they are at being aggressive early in terms of the AI, so we will see. But anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in part 3.